Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you guys these two new razors that I bought. This is from the KABESO brand. This is German made, has a nice horn handle. I've already cleaned up the blade. The blade looked like it had paint or whatever. I'm not sure, but overall it's in very good condition. Considering its age, it's in very good condition. Still has some patina left, but I don't mind that at all on razors. In fact, I believe that if a razor is old, it should look old. And there's also this very nice Holger razor. I have a razor from this brand. I actually was able to put a good edge on it, considering that at the time I didn't know as much as I do. This is a fairly small razor. It says 4/8 on the stamp. I'm not sure if it's actually still 4/8, if it has any, if it has had any a lot of use in its life. I'm sure it has, but overall it's in pretty good condition. I've also already cleaned it up as much as I could, and yeah. Still came in a nice box. Manuel Bornes, Oficina da Emulação Cutelarias Finas, Rua das Flores, 107, Lisboa. This is so old, but so old. You have no idea, because nowadays you just can't like go to a drugstore and buy a straight razor. You just can't nowadays. But I will be starting out with this razor. So when you're starting out a razor, when you first buy them, it's important to take a good look at the edge, see what you're working with, take a feel for the edge. Now this is dull, this is very dull, and I did probably dull it a little bit more with the sandpaper to try and remove all the rust. So this is what I do. This is a Scythe Stone. This is very aggressive. Usually use this on scythes because this is a very aggressive stone, very aggressive. But when you're starting out with something that's this dull, I think it's what you need. So this is what I do. No, you're ruining the razor. It's this. I don't care. It's my razor. I'll do whatever I want with it. This is just to get the net started. You shouldn't really be doing a lot of this. You really just want to do this until the edge gets a little bit thinner. Some people might say, oh, it's wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. You're going to ruin the razor, you're going to do this to the razor, you're going to make it unusable, you're going to do this, it's never going to shave properly. Yes and no. If I just stopped at this grit, yeah, you wouldn't be getting anything out of it. But since I'll be going to finer grits, it's not going to be ruined because I'm not going to be stopping there. And I do this because this way, when it eventually gets to 1K, it's already sharp. I'm already working with a nice sharp edge when I get to 1K. And I'm not starting out from a dull edge. I can see this being a very good shaver. A very, very, very good shaver. Okay, that should be enough. You don't really want to overdo this because you actually really might make it too thin. Okay, it's thinned out a little bit. I'll just need to do some laps, just some general honing with this grit. There we go, nice and bitey. That's essentially this grit done. Now, we're going to move on to a higher grit. See you in the next video.